um, are you guys kind of like pantsing it because it's one of those things where, hey, I got a good idea and a good story, and like let's just see where it takes us. Like I imagine with this many people involved, there's a clear vision where you want to go, but beyond that, I have no idea.
Well, everyone's doing their own play, so everyone gets to decide what they want to do, and so they range all over the place from the target age to the type of show. So some of these you could basically take to a school with just a small cast and very limited production sorts of things. um, Others are probably like mine. I kind of think would have to be a fully staged show with sound and light and the whole kit and caboodle. So they're all really different, and some folks really do want these to be shows that they can take into the schools because there are programs that will help you do that. And I'm not really thinking about mine that way. I'm thinking more, I'd really love for a theater to pick it up and do it, but we'll see. Who knows?
There's a lot of a goal. I mean, this isn't going to last forever. I even think there's going to be some paradigm shifts with this year. I don't know if we're going to get all the way out, but I do think we're going to turn a corner at some point. And when we do, it will gradually get better. But so I mean, so like you want to play like do you want to be like in like Stratford here in Canada? Do you want to go to Broadway? I mean, what like no, and you might think of me being big and laudable is silly, but I have this really weird tendency to kind of look at it like this. Why not? Why not why not have the hope that Stratford's great. Like I actually I once upon a time I lived in London, Ontario, but I also lived in Park Hill, Ontario, and a few places out there. Stratford literally is one of the coolest theaters it probably is the coolest theater in Canada, to be perfectly honest. Right, but it's a cool place that a lot of people do perform at. Some really great people have come from. Yeah. So she's been there for drama. So, but going back to what I was saying, I never think small with my work because I don't want to limit the possibility. Like I'm content if I write a book and only one person reads it, and after I've done everything I can, okay. I mean, I'm a little sad only one person reads it, but I did everything I knew how to do, right? I gave myself the possibility for big stuff. That again, this might be me. I might be crazy, right? But but again, we've established I'm not exactly what we run the mill. But why not just shoot for the moon? Hell, fuck it. I mean, you never know. You might be to have the next great play that shows up in Broadway or that, right? Just like, and it's possible.
Yeah, my shoot for the moon would be for Alberta Theatre Projects to pick up my show for their Christmas play. That would be my ultimate.
Okay. I like that. It's a clearly defined goal, and I think you're right. That's a clearly defined goal. I mean, that's something you'd want. That's something you'd hope for, and I hope you get it. I mean, why like it? Hey, I mean, why not? Like I said, we're in the rejection business. I mean, no is a part of life, but you know what? That's cool.
And every now and then you get a yes. So
and not only that, no helps you. It's a filtering process. Like no is like I don't know. As I got older / wiser, we'll figure that out now at some point. Actually, why don't we answer Jack's question before I ramble on? That's weirdly specific. Is there something about Christmas that drives you to this?
Yeah, kind of. So I've been going to shows at ATP for like 2 decades, I guess, at least. And they typically, nowadays anyway, I don't remember if they did this for the last 20 years, but definitely for quite a while, they've had a show at Christmas that's intended for younger audiences, but it's always a show that adults can sit through, right? And that's, that's when they make a lot of the revenue for the rest of the year too. So it's a time when there's a show, you're going to see tons of people coming out. They're going to bring, the kids, the nieces, the nephews. You get these big family groups. But it's also the kind of show that, like, I can go to just myself with a friend or a spouse or whatever, and I'm going to enjoy it too. And very often there's, like a heartwarming sort of element, not always, like, but they've done The Lion, the Witch, the Wardrobe. They did Peter Pan. They did, I think, oh gosh, what else? I'm drawing a blank, but there's always a special Christmas show. So it's not the element of it specifically being Christmas. It's the holiday, the
crowd, and it's the fact that it's the largest potential audience to see this stuff.
Exactly. And oftentimes ATP is often doing a show that is done elsewhere, but occasionally they will premiere shows that then are picked up. Over the years that's happened. And so if you really want to dream big, then you say, I'd like for them to do my show, and then I'd like for all these other theaters in Canada to go, hot damn, that was a good show, we're going to put that on. So
why not? Right? Like I look at, like, why not you? And it sounds like, without going into too much details about your play, it's something you're very passionate about. Like, I can tell, like, there's like a twinkle in your eye when you talk about it. And it's good. No, you want that. I mean, who doesn't? Look, if I'm not excited about my stuff, you're not going to be. I want you to be happy about the stuff you're doing, right? Because that means I might be happy too. That's what I want.